Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Maeday Plays. It says test run of sorts. Actually, we're going to be playing this game all the way through, barring any complications. So today we're starting a game that I've had in my library for quite some time, and I've always been meaning to play it, and I started out playing it very briefly at least 5-6 years ago when I first got it, and then never did anything from there because I had some problems with my computer because it was with 32-bit versus 64-bit, and then they came, and the game is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. When they came out with The Vanishing of Ethan Carter Redux, I was finally going to be able to play it, but I've just kind of had it on the back burner, and it's a interesting game, kind of a mystery thing, and I was just starting to get pulled into it when my computer, my old computer fried, and then I didn't have a chance to finish playing it. So we'll just start out today. I haven't really decided yet how long each of these parts is going to be. Probably just kind of play it by ear with feel of the story and such. This first one might be a little bit shorter because somebody has been busy all day, somebody being me, and is now recording kind of late at night. I'm an old lady, I need to go to bed. And you probably all noticed also, no face cam for this game. I'll see how the first video goes. I might add face cam afterwards. Leave in the comments your thoughts on that. It's a really pretty game, a really visual game, and I'm worried that anywhere I put my face cam box might get in the way of the full experience for everybody. Yeah, I don't remember this game getting a lot of press or anything like that. Sure, some people are familiar with it, some aren't. But it's finally time to bust it out of the library and give it a shot. So let's start a new game. And I remember there being a lot of voiceover work too, I think. The game is a narrative experience that does not hold your hand.
Ethan Carter, I didn't know, but he knew who I was. When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right, plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Alright, so as I was saying, this game there's a lot of narration that'll be in it, so I'll be talking in between. I believe we're going to be looking for clues. Can't remember. We'll see here. We'll see how much freedom of movement I have to look around. Sense. Hold. I can kind of sense where it came from. There was a lever. Lever somewhere? I got tripped. Yeah, trap, no kidding. So we tripped a trap. Go us. Starting off with a bang. Let's go. We'll do the sense on that again real quick. It's like there's a bone, some bones in the ground. Okay, we'll keep following the tracks for now. To make sure I don't move too fast and activate motion sickness. The trap. Okay, so I believe the game is attempting to tell me to stay the hell on the railroad tracks. But there might be stuff I need to see. Oops. Wow, it's like a field of bones. Okay, let's sense on the other trap that we sprung. Maybe it'll fill in that picture a little bit more for us. There's that one. That other one that we just... There it is. That. I'm guessing we gotta find one more thing maybe before we'll really be able to... Look off this way first. So pretty. Let's look up this way before we try crossing the bridge. See if you can find another trap to use sense on. So far it seems like really open, like it's not limiting me much about where I can wander around to. Better be careful, I might be able to accidentally hurt myself. No need to fall off a cliff. Okay, that's the first trap. Number 2 on this side. Maybe there's one more over here back a little bit further that we didn't see in spring. There it is. Let's see what we can see now. Looks like if we could find one more, we might get the whole picture. I don't know. If maybe we're not really meant to get the whole picture until we're actually So it's like a field of bones and then there's like something we're gonna be seeing. Creepy field of bones. Seems to not bode well right off the bat for young Ethan, wherever he may be. Peek up here quick. Alright. Bridge closed. Well, sucks to be the bridge.
Red Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned two things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one. Already I knew that.
Our last case, huh? So are we like psychic a little bit? And do we know we're gonna die? Yeah, that sounds fun. Ooh, I think I see blood. Inspect. Blood. Is it animal? Is it human? Accident? Murder? Crankshaft. Fresh scratches. Recently used. Where's the crank? In by some rocks. Near the water. Okay. So it's not too far away from us, it doesn't look like. It's down this way a bit, like somebody's tossed it. Enter. Huh. What? Let's see if we can get down. See if we can find a side path. No. What's this? Cut ties. Untied. No blood. Rope. Blood. Rest of the corpse. Blood trail. Victim dragged away, crawled away. Severed legs. Oh, I didn't even see that at first. You! Oof. Well, there's the rest of the body. Blood from legs. Fractured skull. Is the cause of death the head trauma or the legs? Touch. Not yet, okay. Death scene disturbed by a third party, eroded by time. touch. It won't let me. Okay. So let's keep going down this way because we might be able to get to where we saw the crankshaft. So right off the bat, we've come to town. We're looking for a missing boy, and the first thing we find, well, first thing is we almost get a bunch of different traps sprung on us. Second thing is that we find a dead body. Somewhere around there it is. Inspect. We're gonna rotate it. Maybe somebody smacked him over the head with the crankshaft? Okay, we're gonna take that. Gonna get back up the hill. I'm not sure if we want to do the train or not. Oh, we came up a different way. Should probably go back to the train. There it is. It's kind of a switchback. Okay, our dead body's there. There's also more pathway up this way. The rock fall. Rocks. Yes, rocks. Divot. Fresh dirt. Rocks. There's a rock somewhere we should find. Rock is this way? Dried grass. Gasoline. Dropped in a brush. So let's go back into the rock thing again. And let's not move, but just look. There we go. There's a bloody rock up by some Let's go see if we can find that rock. Looking for... Zoom in on it. Cool. Okay, so we're going to take the rock. Whew. So was the rope holding the guy? Let's look up here real quick. Seems to be a dead end, but you never know, there might be something we should see. Oh, just a dead end. Crankshaft fix. Spin the crank. There we go. That's running now. Enter. And go forwards. We can go backwards. Confused. Doesn't seem to quite... I wonder how far it'll let me go. Severed leg. Blood's on the front. Let's look down this way. Creepy forest sounds. Sounds like I feel like something's gonna come swinging out of the trees at us again. Looks like it might have been just a red herring for a pretty view. Could come into play later, we don't know. Creepy tree noises. The bugs. I believe we can hide too. Crouch. Crouch. Okay, so we might need to be like sneaky spy at some point. Okay, continue following the railroad tracks. Like we got a bit of a road we can follow now. Old train platform. I'm guessing if we keep following this, eventually we'll come into the town. We go on the trail now. Really pretty atmospheric music too, going between like kind of lovely and creepy.
No trains have been through here for a long time. That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
Dark things are growing around here. We should go across this bridge now. Yeah, let's do it.
I've seen every version of people hurting each other, hurting themselves. We blame it on compulsion, selfishness, madness. I suppose the idea is, if you name a thing, you can control it. There are things in this world that cannot be named.
Things in this world that cannot be named. If this is a town, it is a run-down town. Wow. Just us and the deafening wind. Less deafening wind. This does not look like anybody has lived around here for a while. Well, let's a small space here, like electrical outpost type thing. Looks like if we follow this path over here, we'll be able to go up to that house. Maybe let's see if anything interesting happens up in there, and then maybe we'll call it good for this episode. Don't want them to run too long. I know not a whole lot has happened so far, but we've gotten used to our controls and our interesting, almost like psychic kind of powers. Read. I invoke the boneless one, the one of voids, destroyer of ships, and he who is feared by the winds, hear me. Great Minister Fakalor, I wish to make a pact with you to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path with falsity and guile, and permit only those who can discern every true interior to pass. Aglon tetragram, Bacheon stimulaton, Epheris tetragram naton, Diaram irian estian extian, Ariona honora orasem, Mosum Messias soter, Emmanuel Sabbath, Adonai Teodoro ete invoco. Amen. Interesting. Oh, I could have made it easier on myself to read. Alright, put that down. Oh. Okay. So, I think we're about to enter some sort of like interest. Oh. Let's go for it. Okay, something happened there. Books. Oh, does that mean we chose the wrong doorway? Swap? Oh, interesting. This is... We can go back to the beginning. Okay, so it creates a portal. Interesting, very interesting. To a building that is not this one, I think. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting challenge. I think it's going to be sort of like a... Let's read it again here. Make a pact to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path with falsity and guile, and permit only those who can discern every true interior to pass. Yeah. Interesting. We swap this one then? No, we have to go through this one. I feel like this is... Okay, so we're in the other house now, okay. Think that means we were wrong? Read. Okay. Cool. So if we go look at that house. So quick before we end for today, I just want to go see if you can actually enter that house with, because it looks like we were over in that one, but I don't know if that's the only. Might have to try to see out a few other windows. Curious. So we got some strange magic type stuff going on here too. Oh, okay. So that goes.
What did you do? What did you wake up?
Nothing! I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
Ooh, that freaked me out a little bit. Wonder if that was Ethan's voice.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
Ethan disturbed the sleeper.
You need to talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him. Pop, they're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not. Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on. You have to help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Poor Ethan.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
Freaky. All right, guys. So I think that actually gave us a really good stopping point right there. So something happened to Ethan because his family thought he disturbed something called the Sleeper, connected to the old Vandergriff house. Next time, I think we will try and see if we can do that door challenge again. Otherwise, we might look around a little bit more in other buildings first and try to get a little bit more of the narrative going before we mess around with the door thing again. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did my first part of the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Helps me know that you're enjoying the content. And we'll see you in the next video when we find out the next steps of what happened to Ethan Carter. Bye.